welcome to I'm Your Mate, and I'm your host Monique. So today I'm doing like a DIY for like this is called like really like designer books. Some women like create like books that may be like Prada or like Louis Vuitton or COCO Chanel or something like that, just like as decoration or decor or something like that. But I wanted to do mine a little differently. I'm not into like name brands and things like that, so I wanted to make like a stack of books but that were like relevant to my lifestyle. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna title these books like of like inspirational things. So I guess you'll see like when I'm basically done, but this is like in like an impromptu video. Like I didn't have this planned or whatever, but I started painting. I'm like, you know, I should record this because what if someone else can draw inspiration from this idea? And like this is like the random stuff that I do. Like I may get an idea and then I have to like execute it because that's just me. But yeah, so I started. So first of all, these books, oops, something fell. These books I got were from Dollar Tree, and what I'm gonna do is, well, what people do is they get books like this that have like this paper covering, and they flip it to where now, you know, the white part is now showing around the book. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna flip it to where like the white part is showing. I might paint the areas where, you know, the colored part is showing, so that way you won't see that. But this particular one that I already started painting didn't have that. Like it's just a hardback cover. So I had some acrylic paint and I'm just pouring it on there. And it's covering up the areas that I know is gonna be seen. So I'm just covering up the top and what is this called, like the spine or something, and just like around the edges. So I just, you know, the color theme in my room is pink and like white and gold, but I don't have any gold acrylic paint. So with my title, like with the title, the title of the book, I'm gonna use vinyl and make like, you know, vinyl stickers for that part. Again, this wasn't like a planned video, so I know I look a mess and I'm kind of like all over the place with what I'm trying to describe, but hopefully y'all get the picture of what I'm trying to do. So at the end of it all, I'm going to stack these books, and it's just going to have like titles of books that is relevant to my life. Like one, I may make a title that says Strong Woman or something like that, or, you know, Conquering Fears or something like that, just that is relevant to my life. Because, you know, COCO Chanel and Prada and stuff like that, that's not relevant to my life. I don't even buy that kind of stuff. So I just rather have books that I can draw inspiration from. So I'm just gonna go ahead and paint this, and if I need to paint any more, I will show you. Oh, one of the books also came in pink, but it also came with the, you know, like paper covering or something, and this pink is like perfect, but it has this black writing here. So I don't know if I want to paint that or what, but I'll see. I'll probably just cover it with the book, but dang, like it would be perfect if it didn't have this writing on the side. Okay, so I painted the top and the sides of this book. What I'm gonna let it do is dry a little bit, and then like do and then I'm gonna do like the inside of it, so that way this part can be painted. But I have to let this dry a little bit, so I'm gonna get started on the next book and start with the inside and get that nice and coated, and then go to the outside. So I'm gonna do this one in white actually. I'm gonna get a new paintbrush and just go around this part. It doesn't have to be all painted, but at least the part that you can see when the book is closed. And this acrylic paint dries fairly quickly, so you should be good. Okay, so I painted the spine of this book, but I really didn't like the way it turned out, so I'm gonna go ahead and throw some Mod Podge on the cover and then utilize the cover that it came with to kind of like seal it on there from the outside in, I guess. Okay, so I Mod Podged the book. So here is one book, and like I said, this book was pink, so I didn't really have to paint. All I did was paint the spine, and I didn't like the way it came out, so I like the way this one came out, you know. That one was fairly easy. I'm really trying to get that paper to stick to the spine, so I'm kind of like pressing it against this table here. So that's the second book. So I have 1, 2, 3. You see where I'm going with that? See where I'm going? And then I have one more. So I have one pink one and 3 whites. So if these books were just plain white, that would have been much easier. So I'll glue down all the books. So here they are. And now I can use my Cricut to make like vinyl titles. So I'm going to use my Cricut to create the title for the books. And yeah, so I like the way it turned out. So I had to just measure like the thickness of it, like the height is probably like 1 inch or something like that, and you know, just put the vinyl on the books. Hey y'all, so it's been a couple of days since I left off on this video of creating these like books or whatever. So I'm just now, you know, they're already dry and stuff, like they've been sitting here for a couple of days. So now I'm just creating like with my titles of the book. So I'm doing this on Cricut Design Space. I created like different titles for each book to go right on the spine. And so what I'm gonna put is like encourage yourself, like that can be a book title. Live, laugh, love, when life gives you lemons, and do not conform to the patterns of this world. So my thought process behind the titles of these books is just that when I look at these books, I want to try to imagine what's in them. So if I were to see the book title encourage yourself, I would imagine words of encouragement inside those books without having me to read it. You get what I'm saying? So the whole mindset is for me to be able to look at it and just be inspired or motivated, like when I look at the books. When I see when life gives you lemons, you know, obviously when life gives you lemons, the phrase is you make lemonade. So when I look at that book title, I want to be able to think like, dag, you know, today was a crappy day, but you know, I made the best of it. You know what I'm saying? And live, laugh, love, you know, that's just like my motto. I try, you know, to live by. I try to, you know, live every day, try to laugh, you know, at some point, and I try to love everyone. And then the last one, do not conform to the patterns of this world. Of course, that goes to, you know, Bible scripture. And yeah, I don't want to, you know, my brand is I'm uniquely made. So, you know, I want to make sure that I am not, you know, conforming to what everyone else is doing and what the world is doing. You know, I just want to be able to remember to stand out and just be my own individual self. So that is what is going on the books, because you know, like I said before, I don't want designer books. I'm not into Prada, Louis Vuitton, you know, Chanel and stuff like that. I want something where I look at and I can really draw inspiration from. I'm not inspired when I see name brand items. I mean, it just doesn't align with my lifestyle. So I'm about to cut this on the Cricut. They're already here. I measured out, what I did was I measured out the spine of the book, so from end to end, and also so from the width and the height. So from there I just went and you know, made it accordingly to fit in the spine of the book. I think do not conform to the patterns of the world. I think this is going to go right here. So I'm not too sure. I'm not too sure if I'm gonna put it right here or if I'm gonna put it right here. But I'm about to start cutting, and yeah, let's just finish up this little project. And I also wanted to know, I did change the colors on some of the titles. So like for this pink book right here, I can't use white vinyl. I can't use pink vinyl because you really won't see it. And on the white books, I can't use white vinyl because you really won't see it. So on one I'm gonna do gold, the pink one I am gonna do white, and the other two I'm gonna do like a pinky color. So definitely, if you do, you know, this kind of thing, do not use the same color vinyl, or if you even use a marker or something, be careful of what color, you know, you want your color scheme to be, and how you're going to title your books, if that makes sense. Okay y'all, so I have all my vinyl on the mat. Okay y'all, so I'm sorry I gotta bend down like this because I'm just trying to have both things in the frame, and I gotta do what I gotta do, who cares. But anyway, I'm done with cutting my vinyl. So now I'm gonna make sure that I'm gonna take my little scraper thing and make sure everything's just laying like flat. When I take it off, I'm gonna make sure I cut any excess vinyl so that way I'll be able to save it. So like for this one, for instance, the phrase is in between, like right here, so I get to save all this vinyl. So make sure you do that before you weed it. So now is where the weeding comes in, where you take out basically the negative space. So I take out the center of the O, I take out the center of the R, the A, the O again, the R again, and that looks like it, and encourage yourself. So then I'll take out the surrounding areas just so I can have the word. When I peel it back, no, my A came off. Peel it back slowly because your letters can pop off. And here we have a book title, Encourage Yourself. Okay, that's one. Okay. Live, Laugh, Love was hard to read because the text is very skinny. So, you know, it kept peeling up. But I got it. But you can't really see it because it's white on white. But it came out fine. I almost lost the I. The dot to the I, but whatever. On to the next one. Okay, When Life Gives You Lemons is weeded, and the last one is Do Not Conform. Okay y'all, so everything is weeded out and I'm ready to transfer onto the books. So I'm gonna start from right here, and I have some transfer tape right here.
to be daring, baby, dance the night away. I let my head down if I want. Don't you just get tired chasing fame and being.
Okay, it's on the transfer tape, as you can see. And then we're just going to place it.
You what a good time looks like. You can do better, so much better. I don't fit into your box. Beauty queens without no flaws. You can do better. I dare you to be wilder. I don't fit into your box. Beauty queens without no flaws. You can do better. I dare you to be wilder. I want to be silly, baby, dance the night away. I'll kick my shoes off if I want. Let yourself be free and maybe you will find that there is more to life than being pretty. Honey, let's just face it. You can do better. Let me show you what a good time looks like. You can do better.
And look how beautiful these books came out. Every time I walk by them, I'm just thinking about, like, I have to encourage myself, I have to live, I have to laugh, I have to love. I can't conform to this world. And you know, every day is not going to be easy. Sometimes I'm going to be handed lemons, but I need to make lemonade. So these books just help keep me encouraged every time I walk into my space. And I placed them on this shelf here that has like a lot of pink decor, a lot of gold going on, and I felt like they just, you know, made a home right there, so that way when I walk right into my room, I can like immediately see them. I also spray painted these little flowers here to go with them. So yeah, if you guys enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, and I will catch y'all in the next one. Bye guys.